It is 11:11, so we'll make a wish that we find really awesome stuff. We're at the Goodwill bins today looking for linens and books, lots of linens, because even though we thrifted a ton in England, didn't find as many of those.
No, and the linens we got were like no blankets, quilts, nothing like that.
Yeah, nothing like that. So let's go inside and see what we can resell for a profit. Let's get to digging. Looks like they got a high pile of stuff here. I kind of like this. It's just a curtain, but it would be great for fabric, and the fabric's going to be good for spring. So I'm going to grab it. I just found the other one, so it'll be a set of curtains. So it could be used as curtains or as pretty fabric.
We're cartless. Let's go and look and see what we can find anyway. I'm going to do a quick run around and see. I like to find the bins. Sometimes there'll be a bin with like 20 old books in it, and sometimes you just find all new stuff. Here's an older looking book. The Methodist Hymnal. I always like old hymn books. I think we will start off with this one. These ones are saved. Which ones? It is older, 1939.
So I found this bag, and I can tell from just the construction, the ribbons, the buckle on here, it's a good bag, but it's got some sort of staining on the bottom, and I'm wondering if I can OxyClean it out. I think it's worth a gamble, because if this was pretty, this bag would be so cool. And I need something to put stuff in anyway. So I'm going to take it home and see if I can OxyClean that out. This bear is cute for Christmas. I like his collar and his bow. Looks to be in pretty good condition. So this is perfect for Christmas with the colors. It's probably mass produced, but it is pieced and there is some hand sewing. So I'm definitely going to pick this one up.
Older Funk and Wagnall encyclopedia. I don't know what the number is on it or the letters. Let's see. Looks like this is 13, H through I. I'm going to get it just because it's green and gold. Jami got stuck on the other side over there. Looks like, I think she got some stuff, but they got this rope across and they won't let us cross. So I'm over here thrifting books. I only found 2. So far it's been a slow books day at the bins here, but I'm being a little more picky because we have a lot of stuff we got to go through at home. Oh, look, they're going to switch my book bins out too, which is good because I wasn't finding anything in here. So I jumped over here to help Jami look through for some linens. We found this fun botanical fabric.
I also love the floral on this one. It's got like embroidery and really pretty fabric and lots of quilting. All right, so this has some pretty bad staining on it. I'm going to take it anyways because I feel like it could still be used as a cutter quilt. But I don't even know if OxyClean is going to get that out. I was on the other side and I saw this really cool quilt. This is by far the coolest one of the day. Look at the piecing on that. Definitely vintage, fun fabrics, has some repairs. It's good. All right, everybody's going. Let's see. Looks like a good one. I don't know. That's interesting. Christmas. It's got like, it's like a t-shirt quilt or something. I'm gonna get it. That's fun. See what I can find.
All right, come paw through the hard goods over here for a minute. Not really seeing anything. No decor type stuff at all. All right, new books. Oh, you know, I love a good 2-ring binder cookbook. California, Utah women. California women proud of their Utah heritage. I'm going to grab this one because I've had it before. People always love it. It's not old. It's from the 70s. The grass is always greener over the septic tank. Ain't that the truth? I think that's about all I'm going to find out of these bins today. But this one's fun, 1939 Red Rider and the Secret of Wolf Canyon.
I always like when I can find these cute little table scarves, runners, as long as they're not ripped. This one looks like it's in good condition.
All right, these bins along the back wall have been out for a while. They did not switch these out last time. Dare I go digging through them? They've already been cherry picked. But a lot of times we find that people aren't looking for what we're looking for. Oh, look at this. They need new laces. I think some black or white laces in there. But old leather skates. Perfect for this time of year. Also, these leather Duluth Trading Company gloves, they're lined. They're great for like shoveling snow and working when it's cold. You don't have to grab things when you don't need your fingers necessarily to be dexterous. You just want them to be warm and not banged up by the cold and whatever you're grabbing. So I looked these up. New, these are about $28 for this pair of gloves. And they've got a little bit of wear, but they don't have holes in them or no stitches popping. So I'm going to get them.
It's missing the top, but this is so cute. I'm guessing Dutch. Cute little coffee percolator. Definitely gonna grab this vintage Charlie Brown sheet. On the right side, it's actually not even super faded. That's cute. Just making my second rounds. This looks promising. It's got like hand stitching. Oh, it's got a Christmas cat on it. It's not big, but it's cute. Oh, it's got a little hole in it. I still think this is cute. I like all the quilting on it, and it's worth it for me. I have a lot of people that can just carefully stitch that up, and this would be cute to display, or a little lap quilt. I came back where I found my other little crocheted table centerpiece, and I found another one in good condition.
All right, we picked these up. More specifically, I picked these up from the thrift store with the intention of making them over. They're bad. We got to get this floral off of here. I got the heat gun out. I might have to heat gun it a little bit, but I'll show you after I get it off. I'm not going to show you the whole struggle. And then I can't decide if I'm going to do molds on them or just paint them and work with the existing pressed tin that they've got going on. Look at that pile down there.
You're doing some work.
So we've got a big dent in this side that I couldn't see with all of the floral on there. The easiest way, I was gonna heat gun it, but the glue is so hard and brittle on here. The easiest way is just to get in here and pop this off. I don't know if I can do it one-handed. Just to pop it off with the putty knife, and it's coming off pretty easy. You get up under a corner and just pop it.
What are you gonna do about the dent?
I will show you how to fix that in just a minute. So while I'm over here working on these candlesticks that I thrifted, Jami is unboxing her, what was this? We could probably call it a kindling tote. It's a wood box.
It's the one that we took the handles off, right? Like, so it's not my big French
I think
one.
so.
It's like a box within a box. I'll let you know
when she gets it unwrapped, we'll come show you more.
I like use a butter knife.
All right.
But
Okay, we made it into the box. This is a blue kindling box or something like that. That's what most boxes like this would have been used for, either right outside the front door or by the fireplace.
it's chippy and awesome, a lot like the one we got from France. You have to kind of push it to get it down in there, so I'm just gonna leave it like that.
So it's got this little lip. Once you
Yeah.
unload it, you can just spin this closed and it sits down nice in there.
It's very,
Oh, there you go. I bet it'll close
yeah,
now.
No, you have to move the box. It's very primitive, okay?
Okay, really quick, to get this dent out, this is just a regular old screw. Okay, got it screwed in there a little bit.
So we made a hole to pull out a dent. What sorcery is that?
I'm gonna do another one right over here and then I'll fill those little holes.
I guess Zeb really can do anything.
It's the same as body work on a car.
Oh, okay. Well, I've never done that either.
Okay, that's popped out pretty good. We got 2 little holes we got to fill, but now the dent's gone.
Ta-da! I mean, it's not perfect condition. It's got a little dent there.
Well, neither is this.
Yeah, they're like shabby chic, but that was a big dent that you pulled out. And when you paint them, I think it's gonna hide a lot of stuff.
All right, these have so much texture, dents, dings. I don't think I want to add anything to them with molds. They would be real tiny molds where I added them on the flat or maybe curved over the top of this raised bit here. I think I'm gonna salt wash because it does have quite a bit of texture from rust and things. And then we're gonna mix that with crockery. This is the crockery and provincial mix from Waste Not Wednesday. It's what's left. So we're gonna use that up, add a little bit more texture with the salt wash, and then we will go from there and see. We might do some highlights, maybe just a dry brush, maybe some copper or gold on here. I don't know exactly where I'm going until I see it. Okay, got that all stirred in. You can see how thick it is. It's not even shaking off the fork. And it's just gonna be a base coat. We're gonna go from there, get this on there and see what we end up with. The first coat is on. We are gonna let this dry up. I think I'm going to use waxes. And I also think that the salt wash worked to fill in that hole. I can't find the holes anymore. Because these are already kind of rustic, next up, DIY's dark wax. Gonna get this on here. Pretty liberal, wipe it back. I might even use some clear wax to erase some of it. Because it has the salt wash, it's a little more coarse, lots of texture. And then I'm gonna come back through with gold, and that'll probably be the final result on this. We're gonna take a look and see what they look like with some big candles on the top. Change of plans, we're gonna have to clear wax first. That's not really wiping off with all the texture we were doing on there. So I'm gonna come back, clear wax over the top of this, and that should allow me to kind of erase or wipe off quite a bit of that other dark wax till we get to the point where we want it to be at, and then we'll clear wax the rest of them, and then we'll dark wax over the top. So you should be able to see how well that clear wax helps me pull this back off. It's still wet, but it's gonna be quite a bit lighter than it was. And that's more the color I was looking for. It's really fresh, so I might get a little bit of that gold color peeking through from underneath, and that's fine, because I'm gonna add more gold to this. I did not let the clear wax cure up or dry. I just went right back over the top of it with dark wax. And you might think that that's like counterintuitive. Why not just go with the dark wax? But it'll really help it move and help me get it off of here. Okay, phase 3.5. We're gonna go on with some gold wax. I think they're already looking 100 times better than they were. Got the golden rule wax out, and I'm just gonna brush over the top of this detail, this raised portion that's been pressed. And then we'll see how we like it. We might come back in with a little more dark wax. We might just wipe it back some. I'm not sure yet, but this will be the final step.
That's fancy.
Yep.
Because you're a fancy man.
So what do you
Who
think?
has dark wax on your forehead?
Do I? I also got some on my shoe. I think they're not necessarily Christmassy in this format, but I think if you did like a big red ribbon or something like that on there with a big pillar candlestick, it could totally fit in with Christmas
Or like
decor.
put a wreath around it.
Yeah.
I like it.
I'm calling it. I think you could use these all year round because of the color scheme, but also, like I was saying, you put some red ribbon, green ribbon on these, and the gold really makes them Christmassy. Oh, I forgot to put some gold around the bottom lip. I gotta finish this one. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us while we thrift at the bins. The Goodwill bins are always great. And I didn't find a ton of books, but I've just been to England and I had quite a few, so I was very selective today.
And didn't Zeb surprise us all with his candlestick makeover? I still am like, that was a lot of work for those candlesticks, but Zeb likes a challenge. If you guys need paint products for your DIY challenges, visit JamiRayVintage.com. And if you like this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to Jami Ray Vintage for more
DIY
and thrifting. We'll see you on the next episode.